Fala pessoal, tudo bem? Eu sou o Cabral e sejam muito bem-vindos. Hoje nós vamos começar uma série de Alan Wake 2 que saiu recentemente e já tá aqui prontinho pra gente. Depois da frustração de seus que vocês viram aqui recentemente não foi nem um pouquinho legal, vamos tentar recuperar aqui a expectativa e aquela coisa toda do jogo de suspense com Alan Wake. A dúvida é, será que vai rodar? Vamos dar uma olhadinha aqui. Eu já deixei as configurações todas no que o jogo pediu padrão, ou seja, eu estou rodando em Ultra Wide 2560 por 1080 e nós vamos fazer alguns ajustes aqui. Primeiro deles, pelo amor de Deus, vamos colocar na resolução nativa sem DLSS. E o resto vai ficar na predefinição média, que foi o que o jogo já sugeriu quando a gente abriu ele. Cara, se vai rodar ou não, eu sinceramente não sei, mas a gente vai dar uma tonadinha nisso aqui depois, ok? Não vou mexer em mais nada. O jogo está em português, com áudio original, então isso já nos ajuda muito. E é isso aí. Dificuldade normal. Será que dessa vez vai ser um jogo bom, gente? Será? O primeiro Alan Wake foi sensacional, sensacional. Ele bebeu nas fontes dos jogos anteriores de suspense, de terror psicológico, mas sem escancarar, sabe? Que foi uma coisa que, cara, eu ficaria aqui o vídeo tudo pra falar mal de Stray Souls. Não vou fazer isso. Vamos embora. Continuar.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Que isso? Já começamos assim? Já começamos assim. Olha, no médio o jogo já tá rodando lisinho. Inativo. Rapaz, quem quer você, meu senhor? Um pouco calmo já, também não posso falar muita coisa. Opa!
Can you hear me?
Come on, Anna. We should go.
Already gone.
Ele tá mancando, mas não tem muita explicação do que tá acontecendo. Seria esse o caminho? Seria esse o caminho. Tá bem sugestivo aqui. Tá muito escuro. Ó, já começou a querer... Isso é assim que assusta. Stray Souls. É assim que assusta, que você constrói a expectativa, o suspense. Porra, é assim. É um jogo pra esquecer. Você pode ativar left shift pra correr. Cara, mas o cara tá... Nossa. Tem alguém perseguindo? Não tem ninguém, não? Rapaz. Só vai, só vai. Que coisa é essa? Isso é uma entidade? Porra, é essa, gente? Não, meu filho, corre. Eita porra. Ah, meu filho, corre mais. Bom, o jogo meio que obrigou a gente a vir pra cá, né? Aceita. Seita da árvore. Assim que constrói tensão. Tudo bem que eu já tava com a expectativa lá em cima com esse jogo, né? Mas... Então nós tivemos um sacrifício, essa seita da árvore. Será que essa é a lagoa do 1? Bright Falls? Não me lembro. Aí sim, hein?
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right.
Ah, é verdade. Nós vamos jogar com dois personagens, né? Tem uma investigadora e tem o próprio Alan Wake, se não me engano, que eu vi nos trailers. E já fica a dica, gente. É bom ver, não ver muita coisa do jogo, pra você... Assim, se você pretende jogar, claro. Não vai de cabeça vazia. The Last of Us foi a melhor coisa que eu... Tipo assim, que eu pude fazer, aguentar esse tempo todo... sem ver nada do jogo. Fez muita diferença pra minha experiência, sabe? Pois bem.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Convite. Mapa exibe lugares, então é a lanterna. É meu mapa. Legal.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton.
Olha
Hey,
ali.
over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case.
Saga Anderson.
You already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just
Babaca.
figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Palhaço.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside
Ausentes.
the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it.
Que é meio que o caminho que o
Everything's
cara
been closed since
fez.
the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene,
Vamos
there's time
encontrar o
to review
policial
the facts of the
babaca.
case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Quadro de casos dentro do lugar mental.
The Mind Place. My
Olha,
version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
que doido.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The
Que
facts are on the board.
doido.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
O quadro de casos é uma técnica mental que permite que Saga analise pistas e avance na investigação. Você pode usar WS e depois se movimentar e o zoom. Os assassinatos de Cauldron Lake. Ok. Método de matar. Pequena diferença em inchaço é a única coisa comum entre os corpos, mas não a causa da morte. Ok. Ocorreu uma série de assassinatos. 2 vítimas tinham hematomas, alguma amarra, correia, cinto. Traumatismo grave no tórax, que é a tal. Condizente com a vítima de 2018. Difícil, 2018. Difícil confirmar devido a condições do corpo. Afogamento. Ok. Tá tudo meio misterioso. Ok. Perfil do assassino. Tatuagens ilegíveis. Arte ou mensagem? Legal, eu vou ver isso à volta. Ok. Saí.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
Bora.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visitas ao lugar mental não pausam o jogo. Que doido, velho. Mecânica interessante essa. Bem interessante.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled.
Proibido fazer fogos, não deixe nada pra
Are you thinking
trás.
of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
Olha, eu tô surpreso do jogo tá rodando bonitinho. Eu tava esperando muito menos, mas tá bem satisfatório até agora. Mirror Peak. A prodigiosa montanha no longe é justamente Mirror Peak, o icônico símbolo de cima de Cauldron Lake. Não. Muito doido. Eu vou dar depois uma fuçada no visual, mas a intenção desse começo
There's too much
é curtir o jogo, né, gente? Pra ver se vai rolar, se não vai. Mas já rolou, já gostei. Tá rodando
Bad place to
macio.
get murdered.
if getting back to nature is your thing.
Como eu já disse em outros jogos, eu não faço questão, nossa, eu preciso rodar 75, 80, 60 frames por segundo. A experiência do jogo não pode ser afetada. E aqui, gente, eu acho que ele tá nos 50, 55, 60 no prego, não.
Think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did,
Ah, tá.
next coffee's on me.
General Store. O importante é que a gente curta o jogo. É o mais importante de tudo. E tá rolando. Mercado Cauldron Lake.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Você não vai ser um babaca agora, não?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and
Ah, ele fala demais.
mom.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys firing?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Nossa. Putz. E é um jogo mais 18 mesmo, definitivamente. Nós temos piroquinhas à exposição de um cadáver.
Touch nothing, you know. Procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Tem um órgão aqui, é o coração
Step one.
dele.
Examine the corpse. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Primeira imagem principal, vamos colocá-la lá.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Beleza. Vai gerar uma nova pergunta. Condiz com os assassinatos anteriores? É possível ver as metas no quadro. Objetivos. Investigar a cena do crime. Deixa eu ver o resto. Legal. O que mais tem aqui? Posso ver alguma coisa de novo aqui? Ah, tem mais. Pistas do corpo.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
É.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
E o
Inside
buraco no
stab
peito.
wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Algumas coisas batem. Então eu me enganei mais cedo, né? Sobre a questão do... Pistas. E objetivos 1. Pistas na pergunta recém-aberta. Isso. Isso condiz com os assassinatos anteriores. O coração foi removido, mas deixado na mesa perto do corpo. O assassinato foi interrompido? Foi.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
Porque foi interrompido.
Clues to work with.
Mas ela não sabe disso.
This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Solucionar a pergunta aberta e desbloquear uma dedução. Conforme você avança, novas perguntas serão desbloqueadas. Que legal. Vítima, assassino ou assassinos? Descubra mais sobre a vítima e sobre eles. Legal. Agora eu posso explorar. Tá, eu quero sair.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Não, imagina.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers.
Pegadas. Tem mais aqui. Tinha uma bebedeira aqui.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Tinha alguém filmando.
Was it for a camera?
É.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Vamos lá. Pega depois, pega depois. Vários conjuntos de pegada. Assassinos. Mancha grande de sangue na mesa. Tem a ver com a vítima.
No.
Não?
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers.
Tá.
Quite the party.
Que mecânica doida, gente. Se tinha isso no Alan Wake 1, eu realmente não me lembro. E é sensacional não me lembrar, porque a gente pode curtir como se fosse a primeira vez. E esse lixo, hein? Tem mais pra lá.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh,
Não, mas
and
que
sisters.
falastrão, hein? Fala mais dele.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what
Aconteceu?
happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago.
É muito tempo.
10.
The same as all the other victims.
Oh,
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
de volta. A vítima. Vem cá. Eu confiava na leitura de cases sobre outros. Parece que nossa vítima não é mentalmente estável. A vítima é Robert Nightingale. Ok. Identificado.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Tripé achado perto do corpo. Premeditado.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him.
Sim.
But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
A vítima veio de...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Perfil.
This mug always cheers me up.
Não é a pior mãe. Sai. Perfil. Usando a intuição, a saga pode analisar o perfil de pessoas relevantes para descobrir pistas novas. Pessoa desaparecida, homicídio ritual. Vamos de ritual.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual.
Que fotografia, gente. Olha isso.
They didn't see him as
Que
a person,
fotografia.
more like a container for something. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch.
Pessoa
Agent
desaparecida.
Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
A vítima veio de Cabral Lake. Ok. Estamos aqui.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Sobrou alguma coisa aqui pra mim? Não. Vamos lá, brother.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake.
Intuição ou poderes sobrenaturais?
Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him.
Como é que ele ia
Dragged
estar
him to
lá?
the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot.
Rastros, pés descalços.
They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a
E
piece
esse
of paper
papel?
on the ground.
Ah, minha filha, pega.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
A máquina de
Lines
escrever,
scratched out,
olha
and
aí.
it's added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oi?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Estamos encamados aqui com a história.
Reading the words
These words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game.
Hehe, olha ele.
An invitation. How could they not accept? Even if they knew it would.
Olha as camadas. Aí começa a ficar interessante.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Páginas do manuscrito. A vítima veio de... Pegadas fugindo. Não faz sentido ainda. A trilha esfriou.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Páginas do manuscrito, foi o que foi lido, perfil. O que mais tem aqui de novidade? A página.
Page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Isso é macabro. Vamos ao corpo. De volta ao corpo. Opa. Ah, tá. Mais alguma coisa aqui? Nightingale tem algo escondido em si. Isso.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find
Vamos lá.
inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Chave de atalho.
Thanks.
Leve o carro de volta a Bright Falls.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Chave de atalho. Isso. E por que que ele me disponibilizou a arma agora? Eu vou ter que
Seems like a
usar?
nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
É isso aí. Sinistro aí. Acho que é pra cá. É aqui.
Here we are.
Me pergunto em que engine esse jogo foi feito. Será que foi na Unreal 5? Ou é alguma engine própria? Nosso carro é esse aqui, né? Então, Bright Falls. Depois eu vou pesquisar. O que até justificaria o jogo ser um pouco pesado também. Bem pesado.
Reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Bright Falls.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Cara, olha a quantidade de detalhe nesse cenário. Eu tô muito surpreso. Eu nem sei se o jogo tá com a RTX ligada, inclusive, mas, cara, se não tiver, tá muito bonito.
I smell coffee.
Vamos viciadinho em café.
Hey there. Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
Deer Fest, festa dos veados.
Oh dear.
Coffee Alley. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
I can't believe that happened.
Quem eu vou chamar primeiro?
On Ed, have some pie. It'll take your mind off things.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
Excuse me.
Sim.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Vamos do
What were you doing with
começo.
children late last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Estão escondendo alguma coisa. Ela é suspeita. Vamos ver aqui os Booker. Olha que imagem doida, gente, para poder colocar um meme deles, né? Uma ideia.
What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke into
Invasores.
Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Olha que fotografia, gente. Puta que pariu.
I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Que confuso. Mas é verdade. Mentes bloqueiam lembranças traumáticas, o que é totalmente normal. Colar da seita. E aí? Perfil. Ok. Levar à delegacia.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Sala de necrópsia do
Hey,
necrotério.
boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as
Mapa,
possible.
legal.
Lead the way, Sheriff.
Well, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Rapaz, agora eu tô gostando disso aqui. Pode ser um corredor, não tem problema. O jogo tá aprendendo, sabe? A história. A história já sustenta.
I guess you guys don't have that.
O primeiro já sustentava.
Coroner rotates between a few other towns and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Opa, ó um bug ali, ó o pezinho do cara fugindo. Mas tudo bem. Tudo bem, tudo bem.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Está ali. Manutenção em progresso.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Então, não faz sentido, porque se mataram ele naquela cena, como é que depois afogaram, levaram pra água e depois voltaram?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Uh-huh.
E o peito.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Vamos ver aqui. Exame do Dr. Nightingale.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Algo a descobrir no corpo. Algo visível dentro. Algo foi colocado. Você não pegou não, mulher? Ele é doutor. Texto borrado sobre a pele da vítima. Escrita ritual. Borrada demais para ler. Inchaço nas articulações, exposição prolongada à água. Será que ele foi afogado antes?
Is cause of death.
Ah.
But the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Palavras ilegíveis no coração. Algo a descobrir no corpo.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Vamos lá. Eita porra.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Como assim?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Que isso, mano? Agora eu tô confuso. nada o maluco levanta.
Could not see into bright light.
Como assim, cara?
He's coming. No weapon. The page is set to get into the light.
Tente ficar na luz para os inimigos não detectarem você.
He can't see me in the light.
Que doido.
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Refúgios vão restaurar parte da sua saúde. Se você sair ou atacar de um refúgio durante o combate, ele fica indisponível temporariamente.
Now.
Pra onde? Ah. Estava abençoando ela.
Vanished.
Fim do capítulo. Puta que pariu, que jogo massa, velho. É isso que a gente queria. Definitivamente é isso que a gente queria. Mas eu vou parar por aqui essa gameplay porque a gente fechou um capítulo e eu já vou publicar porque... Caralho, velho, esse jogo vai ser muito legal. Que isso, tem um tema ainda? Desde que eu caí nesse buraco de coelho. Que doido, gente. Tá vendo? Isso é um jogo de suspense muito bem feito. Esperamos que seja essa tocada até o fim. Gostei mesmo, gente. Esse aqui... Esse vai até o fim. Quer curtir comigo? Fica aí que já tem mais gameplay de Alan Wake 2. Beleza? Deixa aí seu like, se inscreve no canal e até a próxima. Tchau, tchau.